So, quick tour of my UDS for people that think they might want to build one. This is a 55-gallon unlined steel drum with a lid. Mine did not come with any holes in it whatsoever. I had to drill and cut and put a hole in the lid so that it has a vent. No other holes exist in the lid. Hammered out the edge so that I can put if I wanted to, I could put a seal underneath the edge. I don't have a seal yet, but it doesn't really leak all that much, so I'm pretty happy with it, just the way it is. You can see it's pretty well nice. The edges are all, the rim's all nice. On the outside, I have a gauge. I have 3 valves, 3 1-inch valves there on the side, on the other side. And I added some lawnmower wheels with an axle so I can move it around easy. And some brackets to hold the axle, and did all the welding and all that stuff myself. And then there are things on the inside. You can see there's 2 rows of pegs or bolts and nuts for the most part, with some washers on them. And so where the grates fit for the charcoal, I mean, I just got done cleaning this out, so I've probably done 5 or 6 cooks on here, so it was time to really clean it out good, so I did that. So for the fire basket, it's a 5-gallon pail that I drilled a bunch of holes in for airflow. On the inside, there's those bolts and nuts again, and a grate about, I could say it's more like 6 inches up from the bottom. It can hold about 12 pounds of charcoal. Yeah, about 12 pounds of charcoal and a few lumps of wood. And all I do is I fill this with charcoal, with unlit charcoal. I put it down in the center. And I fill one. This is not the big charcoal lighter. This is the smaller one. However, I guess it's like junior or whatever it is. But I light one thing of charcoal and get it going really good. And then I just lean over, and I've got some heavy duty gloves because it does get really hot, of course. And then I just dump the coals on there. And then I grab I just drop stuff. And then I grab my rake, and I spread the coals out evenly over the top, and it burns from the top down. I don't have to have the full pot going for it to be ready to cook. All I gotta do is have the top lit, and it will burn slowly down through the charcoal. And I use the valves to adjust how much air comes in and out once I put the lid on. On the inside, I have 2 grates and a heat deflector. So I take one grate, and it goes down here and sits on the lower set. And then I put the heat deflector, which for some people, they like using a water pan. You can put a water pan on top of that for moisture. I know like people that use Weber Smoky Mountains, they put a water pan in the bottom. You can put a water pan on top of that. And then you can take the other one, and I've set mine so that I've set my grill grate and my bolts and nuts so that I get a nice tight fit when you can hear it click in. Here, I'll do that again. And it doesn't move. It's nice and level. Doing it by 3 points, you don't want to do 4 because it's hard to get them level. If you do 3 points, it doesn't matter what you do, you're going to contact 3 points at all points. So when you if you choose to make one of these, remember, only 3 points of contact for your grill grates. And then after that, it's the lid. And then to keep water out, I have a piece of metal I put on top of there. When I'm not using it, I close the valves, I put a piece of metal on there, turn my charcoal lighter, my charcoal chimney upside down, and put it there, and that's my Weber. That's my not my Weber. Ha ha ha. My that's my it's my UDS, my ugly drum smoker. See ya.